The Acolyte's 15% audience score is embarrassing for the audience scorers.
But how dare you voice your opinion on this? How dare you?
Don't you know that Forbes is the authoritative source of opinions, and the Access Media is the authoritative source of opinions? And the sole reason people go to Mahler's channel or Az's channel or Drinker's channel is because their opinions suck.
So we can be bigots and
they're
shit.
based on bias, political bias, personal bias, lack of knowledge, whatever. But they're not authentic. They're not honest, and it's pretty fucking obvious. So if you're like lashing, it's like lashing out at the audience. And you mentioned it in your video. Is that's the last cry before you die. Okay, lashing out at the people who actually fucking pay. You do not fuck with the money. That is a rule in business. That's a rule in life. You do not fuck with the money.
Well, you might call it "Don't bite the hand that feeds you," right? Or...
Yeah, there might be a saying for it. And these sites, they have lost their way so much that they think they're accountable to the studios. They're accountable to you still, just like we're accountable to you, just like every product that relies on payment from somebody who worked hard, went to work all day, and is spending their hard-earned money on a ticket. It's just not a good idea to go, hey, fuck you, bigot. Please watch our stuff. It just... I'm going to say that doesn't work. I'm going out on a limb here, all right? So when you're attacking the audience over Star Wars, Paul Tassi, and I'm going to speak slowly because I might need to for you, you're attacking your audience.
Yeah.
You fucking retard.
Talked about this in the video today.
Yep.
They're just so stupid. They don't... You'd have to think that they are intelligent enough to understand this, but yet at the same time... Here we are, and they do it over and over again. And why do you think so many sites have collapsed over recent years? Because they've been attacking the very people who are their audience through proxy.
Yes. They become the studio's attack dogs on the paying customer.
Yeah.
And this is a phenomenon that's been going on for a long time. And when has it worked?
I don't know. It is a bit of a defensive, angry, insecure move, right? Because it's just nonsense.
Yes.
Like, why would you ever try this?
Yeah, that's why it's mind-boggling that it's gone on this long. Other than the people who run these sites could give a shit about who's writing what.
Could you imagine if they were right? Because obviously they're not. But could you imagine if the whole world just suddenly became hyper-hatred of anything other than their own skin color and sexual? You know what I mean? It's like, things would be very different if this had happened.
It would be a different world.
And you know what? The lowest of our concerns would be the ratings of the Star Wars show. If that were happening.
I would say if we lived in that world, that would not be our concern. No.
No. It would not.